There may not be another industry we take for granted like we do agriculture. Farmers, the unsung heroes who feed the world, face challenges that concern us all. Sustainable farming is critical to addressing our climate crisis, but at the same time, global food security is at risk if we can't produce 50% more food by 2050. Demand for food is causing land use change, the clearing of forests and grassland, which accelerates climate change and nature loss. The only alternative is to make our existing farmland more productive, and that means dealing with the threat of weeds. Farmers used to have reliable herbicides to control them, but that's no longer the case.
Weeds are a real problem for us, and blackgrass in particular is bad news. We think about it in every single decision we make.
This is pigweed. This is what we fight. I don't know if you can see this root system right here, but this is trying to compete with this. One pigweed plant can produce enough seed to completely annihilate several acres of our crops.
This field is actually sprayed twice, and I remember years ago it wasn't too tough to kill, but it's getting tougher to control.
Aqui no Brasil, em todas as lavouras de soja, tem casos de buva resistente a herbicidas.
We have so much weed resistance that it makes it difficult.
Os prejuízos são imensos se não tiver controle adequado. Já vi áreas infestadas com vassourinha de botão que perdeu mais de 50%.
Blackgrass can take us from a comfortable profit to a significant loss. We only need a couple of really bad years and we'd be challenged to even continue as a business. And that's something I don't even really want to think about.
Eu estou que é a buva. A não ser que mais adiante algum veneno novo saia e consiga controlar ela, né? Senão mata a plantação, né?
Research and development on new modes of action is just paramount. The modes of action that we have right now to work with, we are using them to their fullest extent.
We are looking for something new to come to market.
Farmers are desperate for help, but until now, no one has had the answer.
At Moa Technology, we're helping to protect global food security. We're producing the next generation of safe and effective herbicides. These herbicides will work in novel ways and help farmers protect their crops.
Our work at Moa begins in our laboratories with our Galaxy platform, where we use very special microscopic plants to screen tens of thousands of chemistries, both synthetic chemistries made in the lab and natural products found in ecosystems around the world, and to test whether they could be new herbicides with new modes of action.
Going on from there, we take the best looking hits and we test those in the glasshouse to see if they do have activity on a range of different plant species.
The glasshouse testing facility here generates around 8,000 data points a month, which puts us in a comparable place to some of the biggest agrochemical companies in the world. Here we screen compounds discovered in Oxford against real weeds to determine which compounds we should take into field testing.
We know we can kill weeds in a glasshouse environment, but we need to check that that translates into a real-world field environment. This piece of ground has been left unsprayed, and it's got a range of different weed species in there. To my left is a plot that's been sprayed with a commercial product, and it's done a really good job of controlling those weeds. But what's really exciting is the plot to my right has been sprayed with one of our new modes of action, and that's controlled as many weeds as the commercial product. In this untreated strip, there's lots of pigweed growing, and that's an amaranthus species. And in the Moa treated plot, we can see that our compound has it's completely killed all the pigweed in here. It's dry, it's shriveled. It's really exciting to see that the activity we're having in the glasshouse is translating into this field. And it's not only this location in Tennessee, we're seeing the same data come in from several trial sites across the Northern Hemisphere.
We know that addressing the problem of weed resistance is going to take more than one product. It's going to require a whole portfolio of solutions. And that's why, in addition to our advanced projects, we're working on an abundant pipeline with projects at different stages of development, including both synthetics and biologicals that could become bioherbicides, so that we can deliver farmers that whole range of tools that they need to successfully protect their harvests.